kill me, kill me, kill me slowly. Hunt me, hunt me, hunt me, hunt me down. I'll be too slow. Love me, love me, love me, love me, baby. Kill me, kill me.
Yeah, it's not really simple. I think it's pure emotion. It's an instinct that we are born with, a rhythm that we have in us, and probably making music and enjoying music is probably something you learn to, while you socialize styles of music, etc. But in the end, I think it's with all art. It's about, does it touch you? How does it touch you? It's just a very emotional and instinctive process. I don't think you can cut it out of your life, or I couldn't imagine, because it's all around. We probably would survive without music, but it's with all the arts and enjoyment, good food and so on, everything that touches us. It's just beautiful.
بعمل زي مزيج بين الإنشاد الصوفي وفن السبوكن وورد، الإلقاء الأدبي. عرج دربا سحيقا يحفره، خرج درجين درجين درجين، درج إلى النوال المطلوق، إلى النوال المطلوق.
I'm producing electronic music, mostly techno, and running a little vinyl label, and I studied philosophy in Munich.
I study at the Academy of Arts in Munich, and I try to connect music production and video installation in my studies, and I DJ a lot in Munich and Germany and produce music myself.
My experience here was very nice to start with. As I arrived, I was surprised with the traffic, quite confusing, chaotic traffic. And but then we were taken to many really nice places with a lot of music. And I was surprised that the nightlife here in Cairo is kind of like in Germany, like in Munich. There are clubs, and there's like many people who drink beer and smoke cigarettes and stuff. And yeah, it's kind of like, it's a bit like there you got on one side this Western life, where life is going on like in Europe maybe, and on the other side you got many things which are different. Maybe many women who are wearing like many Muslims, so many women have this kind of traditional Muslim fashion. So it was amazing. It was really good to see all this kind of confusing sides which kind of come together.
This is the most exciting part, that culture and geography are not that important anymore. It's important because it's distant and far away. It's not important because I am carrying a different message or a different approach in doing things. It's more that it's about the medium itself. We're making music now, so we are talking music. It doesn't matter, maybe I know more, I know less, this is not the issue, or I know the Egyptian Oriental music scales and you don't know them. So it's not this anymore. It's so geography and exchanging culture. I think it's dissolving into exchanging knowledge, human knowledge on a different basis. Yeah, it doesn't have to be that we are kind of transmitting our history to each other. It's just like, it's an experience, it's a work experience with the certain knowledge from two parties, and then things happen and might as well not happen. But it doesn't mean any like it's not a failure if it doesn't happen, and it's not a success if it happens. This is becoming more and more about human experience, and this is what's interesting for me.
So we've started working in Egypt as Robert Bosch cultural managers in April 2014. My work focused on the Nile Delta. You were mainly working in Upper Egypt. And so throughout this year we've done different projects such as film nights, short film workshops. I did a project that had to do with music, which was a jazz concert together with a band from Berlin. You did loads of theater workshops in Minyawi about the German author Recht. And I don't know, I mean, most of our work is based in the provinces, and this is the idea of the program. But for our last project, we sort of decided that we should do something in Cairo, because we both, from the beginning of our year, knew that we really want to do a music project. We're really both into music a lot, and because we thought doing a concert is not enough, we wanted to sort of have a bit of a longer project and give musicians the possibility to exchange and to stay in Cairo for a bit longer. We chose Cairo because it has an infrastructure. The studio here doesn't exist anywhere else in the country, and this gave us sort of the opportunity to create some quality music.
This was our final project. We are leaving Egypt, and looking back at our work as cultural managers, I can definitely say that this was the climax of our work. Doing such an intense work over 1 week with like great artists is a great thing, and I think we gained a lot from this work, and also we leave a lot here, I think. But it's also really, really tiring and exhausting to work with different artists for such a long time and spending intense time together, because mainly our feelings or our interests, in a project like this, they don't really matter. It's because our aim is, of course, to create situations where the artists can work together, and this mostly means that we won't come first. But still, I mean, this is also an experience that I can say I can take home, and I think we can be really proud, because in the end we've created something like really like physical material, and everybody will go home with a CD with beautiful songs. Yes.
أول مرة اشتغل موسيقيا مع شباب من ألمانيا، يعني أول مرة يكون عندي تجربة موسيقية ألمانية بحتة. الموضوع مختلف تماما عن أي حاجة اشتغلت فيها. الشباب دماغهم مفتوحة جدا، يعني بيسمعوا بيطبقوا، كمان مديني طاقة إنه عايزين يسمعوا أكتر. يعني بعكس بقى الموسيقيين هنا في مصر، إنه خلاص أنت بتغني مش بتقدم حاجة جديدة.
This project is definitely a process of experimenting, trying out. So you meet. I think that happened the first day. We met. We had a jam session. We had a communication beforehand. But of course, it's very different when you have faces, when you have the people in front of you. So I think that worked out quite well, and yeah, many different things happened. I think that we managed to get out of our boxes right at the end of the project, of that week. I think that took the longest, because yeah, it probably also is always is artistic progress is always an emotional one. So you have to be open, you have to understand the other thing too, in order to get closer to it, of course. And we were just really busy in the beginning too, because we had stuff prepared. There were just collaborations that worked perfectly from the very beginning, like Carl Gari and Abdullah. There was just, you know, a perfect match, and that's really cool. It works perfectly, and they're so happy about it. And the same was that Mahmoud also had beats for me beforehand, or not especially for me, but I responded to those. So that was like something we could just instantly work on. So we did.
I have to start a little bit before that, explaining that we've been doing lots of similar projects in the past, and with the studio or alone as a musician, and there has been always a kind of expectations of similar projects. Like you have a German musician coming playing in Egypt, and then you have to do something kind of has a certain flavor or a certain kind of approach in the understanding. What I like is that this concept is almost destroyed. Like it's becoming more and more about the artwork and the flow. Actually, I could be doing something that is not exactly what I'm doing this week, and they could be doing the same. The most interesting part is that everybody kind of let go of what they know and where they come from and where they are working. So this is the most interesting part for me, and I see this is changing, especially last week. I felt that the guys coming from Germany with a certain kind of background, but it kind of got dissolved into what happens in this week. So this means like it's a lot of opening and a lot of understanding and having a mutual kind of interest in knowing what's going on. So this is basically the most exciting part in the experience.
Yeah, some stuff that we usually start with the grooves and the beat stuff, and one of the tracks we did here, I was working on some samples on the balcony and just during lunch break, and putting some loops together and showed it to him, and then we said, yeah, let's try it and see what happens. And then we record, after we jam and find the ideas, we record the single instruments, and then we try to put together a kind of arrangement, and that's in most cases the point where Mahmoud comes in, because he's kind of finishing the production of the tracks, and we also jammed with Mahmoud together on the first day, which was really nice to kind of get to know each other musically, and it's all kind of almost a bit sad that we did not make more music with him, but he's more like the most experienced and the head of this whole studio, so he's kind of the one to push things forward and to finalize the tracks, and he will also like master it, and it was not very easy to produce with him together, because Mahmoud, I think, works, he has kind of his own production style, and we are not just playing instruments in our band, we are also, all of us three in the band are producing ourselves, and that's why we wanted to produce or to finalize the production with Mahmoud together. And so very different styles of production and views on how something has to sound at the end. It was not easy, but we learned a lot from him. He has a huge experience, I think, but it is completely different style. Actually, we didn't change anything about our way of making music, or about the style of our music, or about the mood of our music. It's just something adding the music and really enriches the music, and that's his voice. So we didn't change anything, but Abdullah just fits in perfectly. That's can sum it up like this. Yeah. Or we could even say Abdullah was missing before.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I think what I found interesting that to me the audience is different. I think they're way more patient, and they're really going there for the music, and not just because it's not so the concerts we've been here were not that much like the parties actually. So the people that go there, they don't go there to I don't know, to meet people or to drink or to they pretty much go there for the music, and I think that's very different in Germany.
قدم على النيروز وقدم على المعلى لا عليك صلاتي ولا علي حديث المولى جميلة مرت قبل السور المصلى قدم على النيروز وقدم على المعلى لا عليك صلاتي ولا علي حديث المولى ولا علي حديث المولى يا لا إله 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 يا